Hey YouTube, I wanted to make a video of my little 96 Chevy right here. I'm having a little trouble with it. It starts, it runs good, everything's good with it, but when I fire it up on cold start, it takes forever. Hey YouTube, all right, so what I was saying is, sorry, the video cut off. What I was saying is it's a 96 Chevy. It runs and drives good. You know, everything's fine with it. It's an old little truck, but it's all right. But the issue I'm having is on a cold start, you fire it up and you can't give it any throttle whatsoever. As soon as I touch the pedal, it bogs like it wants to die, like it chokes. I have to let it idle for like 2 minutes, almost 3 minutes. Just let it sit here and idle, so then I can touch the throttle, and then it'll start running good. So on cold start, it does not, like, I fire it up and I hit the gas, or like I try to take off and it'll choke, like blah, 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 blah. It doesn't want to go. Any kind of throttle whatsoever, it wants to choke out on me and die. After it idles for like and it idles perfect, you know, it idles perfect. It's just whenever I go to hit the gas. After about 2 or 3 minutes, then it runs and drives perfect. So I was told to check the air idle control. I've changed the mass airflow sensor, cooling temperature sensor, every single little thing that could affect air fuel mixture. I've touched. Everything's brand new, and I haven't replaced the air idle control, or I haven't messed with that, or I haven't cleaned it. So that's what we're gonna do today. 1 second. All right, so we're gonna pop the hood right over here. Solid little truck. Like I said, it's not perfect. It's got the 5.7. You know, I'm almost positive it's a different motor though. You know, somebody swapped it or something. So this is the air idle control right here. There's 2 plugs on the throttle body right here. This is your throttle position sensor. I don't know. All right. So here's your motor. It's a 5.7 Chevy. If you have a truck like this and you're really familiar with it, like I said, on a cold start, anytime I touch the throttle whatsoever, it wants to die. Now, once it idles for about 2 to 3 minutes, you know, then it runs and drives perfect. But on a cold start, it will not throttle up whatsoever. I have to wait. So this is your throttle position sensor right here. I believe so. Don't quote me on that. And this is your air idle control. And that second thing right here, this little sensor in the back, that's your air idle control. So we're gonna clean that up today. And it looks like it's a Torx bit. Looks like a T20, but I'm not sure. So give me 1 second, I'll be right with you guys as soon as I pull it off. Looks like that bottom bolt's gonna be a little tricky. Let's see if we can see it from here. Get this harness out of the way. Yeah, there's 1 Torx right there, and 1 Torx right up here up top, right there. So that's what you're gonna pull right there, and let's see what it does. Let's see how dirty it looks or whatever. Give me 1 second, I'll be back with you guys. So it is a T20 Torx. It's better if you have some kind of extension or something, because that bottom bolt, there's a couple of things that like will keep you from, if you just have one of these little tiny ones like this, keep it from getting it. But it's a T20 Torx. I have one of these little extension ones, so it's perfect. The bottom bolt is a little bit of a pain to get out, but they're not on there real tight, and they come off real easily. Careful when you get that bottom one out, because it can fall. It won't fall into the engine or nothing, it'll just fall into that little valley. So just be careful. I already unplugged it. Now we're gonna wiggle it back. All right, I got it unplugged, so we're gonna wiggle it and hope that she'll come out peacefully. And she did. She did come out peacefully. Now, they say what you want to look for on these is a ton, because it is electronically actuated. So it is an electronic component. And so you want to look for a ton of carbon buildup. Oh, sorry. I can get that very well. So this is it right here. It looks like my little O-ring. is seen better days here. I don't know if that would be causing a vacuum leak for me. I'm sure it won't help, but this is it. I'm gonna clean it with some carb cleaner. Oh yeah, that O-ring shot. That could be what's causing my vacuum leak. Anyways, get you some, because I'm cheap, I'm gonna use non-chlorinated brake cleaner because it was $2.99 and because that's what I want to use. Don't, you use whatever you want. But carbon choke cleaner is the best thing to do because it doesn't leave no residue. But this, it says non-chlorinated. I'm not a professional, whatever, that's what I'm gonna use. So I'm just gonna spray it all up in here, see if I can get it clean. I'm gonna look at my toolbox real quick, see if I have an O-ring that matches this. Because I'm almost positive that right there could be causing a massive vacuum leak, because this ain't sitting right. But if I have to, I'll put a little RTV in there. That's my choice. You don't have to do it. If you do it, you mess your shit up, it's not my fault. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, and see if we can make it run better. So give me 1 second, I'll be back with you guys. All right, YouTube, we got it all back together. Don't forget to connect your connector right there and everything. So we're gonna fire it up now. See what she does. See if she runs just a little better. This is like super cold start. I haven't fired it up all day. So let's see what she does. Oh, she fired up a lot quicker now. Uh-oh. It's on the cold start and I'm able to throttle it. I think that's a good sign. Idle went back down smooth. I think that fixed my issue. See? It's super cold. Sounds like a hot rod. Sound pretty good. Drives pretty good too. Alright guys, so we cleaned out the air out of control and I replaced the O-ring. So we're gonna fire it up and see how she idles. Oh, gotta burn that stuff off real quick. There she goes. Idling pretty smooth. Cold start. A cold start of the day though. And it is cold out here in Texas right now. I think it's like 50 something, like 55 or something. The sun's out, so it's not terrible, but it's still cold. But yeah, that's how you remove and replace your air idle control on a 96 Chevy with a 5.7. I'm sure that goes all the way up to like 2000 or maybe 2001. I don't know. I think that's when they switched to the LS based motors. But yeah, she's idling pretty good, and that's how you do that. So hit that like button and subscribe if this video helped you, and stay tuned because this is my little $800 OBS project that I bought, and I'm slowly getting it right. And this little truck right here is going to turn into something really awesome here within the next couple of months. So slowly but surely I will be building it up, and hopefully we can make it. I don't know if I want to jack it up some with some mud tires and maybe do some speed part upgrades or something like that, or if I want to make it to a cruiser, slam it and with some big rims or something. I don't know, but it's gonna be pretty cool. So yeah, if you guys are interested, hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you.